to Two Dudes We Do. I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae. You just caught me right in my hand with the cookie jar.
So yeah. So, obviously from the title, we are discussing the top 12 best Christmas movies of all time. According to Two Dudes We Do. Yes. And I know, before you guys even get started, there was 24. So if you guys are like, I didn't hear my favorite Christmas movie on there, go check out the audio on that place down there. Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, whatever. And you'll be able to see that as well. And you can see where that ended up losing and to. And it might make sense to you. I don't know. Maybe not. Again, this is our list.
Yes.
But holiday, Christmas, cookies. Very good.
You can taste that dollar mark.
Yeah. I mean, if I paid $5 for these cookies, I'd be a little upset.
Yeah.
But these are good for $1.
Yeah.
I'd put these out. At like a teen Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might end up happening. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. But, so where we're at right now, according to the list. And, of course, we had some hot cocoa in our brand new mugs from the donor, Rhonda.
Thanks, Gamma.
Very good. I love my mug.
Matches his shirt.
Here's where we're at. Yes. And by the way, in case you guys are like, wait a minute, didn't you already do your favorite Christmas movies? We talked about our favorite Christmas movies. We never did a list of them. And we never gave you the best. But yes, I'm wearing the exact same shirt as that year, last year.
I am not. I debated on switching clothes for it, but I'm like, eh.
Yeah, this was totally by accident, by the way. I did not realize until we looked back, because he was like, didn't we already do that? I'm like, we didn't really do that. And then we looked back, and this is the shirt I was wearing. But I had a beard then. And I don't have.
That was entirely different. This is a different video. No beard. This is a different video. We can revisit everything we've done before.
So, here's who's made it so far. Gremlins versus Die Hard.
Now, to start this list, that might sound weird. Just
there's the...
Trust us. Sorry, we heard something weird.
Paul is back.
And it's vengeance.
There's The Night Before with Joseph Gordon-Levitt versus The Santa Claus. There is How the Grinch Stole Christmas versus I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Ouch.
Very Christmas movies. The Charlie Brown Christmas versus Elf.
Well,
there's Home Alone versus A Christmas Story. The Christmas Story, whatever, however you want to say it. It's A Christmas Story. And then finally, rounding out the bracket is Jingle All the Way versus Polar Express. Now, I will admit, there's a couple movies on here that one of us has not seen. And there's movies on here that one of us has seen every one of them. So I mean, I'm not saying I'm the one who's seen every one of them, but I've seen every one of them. So, I'm not going to be like just overruling him, but if he has no idea what to say, I will come in and make one decision.
Yeah, it kind of has to be like that.
I've done that once already, and it's just because he's never seen either movie. Not truly, not in a long time at the very least.
Yeah.
So, where do you want to start with this? Do you want to start with an obvious winner?
Yeah.
You want to go Charlie Brown Christmas versus Elf?
I'm really leaning towards going for Charlie here. There's no way in the world I'm going to try to convince Josh that Charlie's Christmas is more Christmas than Elf for him.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world.
Here's the main problem. Not that it's not a great movie, because I would have a lot of people be like, that's an instant classic. How does that not win? It's because of who it went up against. It went up against possibly my favorite Christmas movie of all time. And I think Shae would agree that this is a great Christmas movie.
It is great.
And, he's watched both of these, I believe. And no offense to his grandfather, who loves the Charlie Brown Christmas movie, but there's an obvious winner for this group. I'm not... It's Elf. It's Elf. It wins. I'm sorry. It wins. It wins, okay? I can't help it. Now, the next one's going to be difficult for me, though.
Well, what is it?
I mean, when we get to the next round of brackets, because...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so, let's go with Jingle All the Way versus Polar Express. We're kind of jumping around through the bracket, kind of making...
I think I already know my answer on that one.
Go ahead.
Jingle All the Way.
I agree!
I'm attached to Polar Express, not to Christmas, to that stupid conversation I had in 8th or 9th grade.
If you guys want to hear about the conversation, go to audio. Jingle All the Way is just such a It's just a great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go find out. Go find it. I think it's like $10 on Amazon. You can rent it off Amazon Prime for like $3 if you have the app.
Ooh.
It's worth a watch. It's amazing. It's hilarious. Go watch it. Let's go to the Christmas movies that aren't really Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Gremlins versus Die Hard. Basically what we have is the teenager's Christmas movie versus the man's Christmas movie here. And honestly, I don't know which one I am right now because they're both great and I'd watch both of them happily.
Yeah.
I don't watch both of them around Christmas time. Usually I watch them outside of Christmas, honestly.
Honestly, as I'm trying to think of this at this moment, we cannot judge these two movies in this certain bracket to what is more Christmas.
No.
Because really...
They're both very equal to the Christmas thing.
Yeah.
One involves somebody giving a Christmas present where the other one doesn't. I think that would be the only difference. Die Hard doesn't get a Christmas gift.
No.
He just saves his wife, which I think is a good enough Christmas gift.
I mean, hey, he gives all those,
He's just a plain cop and then saves his life.
He gives all those terrorist gifts his bullets.
By the way, yes. I want to mention this. A lot of people don't know this. The character, the evil guy, who's also Severus Snape, can't remember his name right now for some reason. I was able to say his name the other day. I just can't remember it right now.
Yeah, it happens.
He cannot... Well, he's dead now, but he was not able to fire a weapon during that movie. They were blanks, and he still couldn't do it. They had to reshoot a lot of scenes, and he couldn't do it. Every time he'd shoot the gun, he'd flinch. So a lot of the gunshots that he does, he's not in the picture. Go watch. You'll see. There's only one that you really see him shoot, and he actually flinches a little but then it looks like blood splatters, and it makes it look like he flinched because of the blood. But it was because he just literally could not shoot the guy without flinching.
I mean...
He didn't like gunfire. Okay, so...
I didn't flinch when I shot a gun.
No, I did not, and there was something coming out of mine. But I also wasn't shooting at a person.
That is true.
I think even with a blank, if I was pointing a gun at someone with a blank, I would still be afraid of shooting it because of the crow.
Yeah.
So, I think that was planned, by the way. That's Bruce Lee's son. I think he...
That's a conspiracy theory for next month.
Yeah. So, Gremlins or Die Hard, Shae?
You know, I think I'm going to have to give it to Gremlins just for the fact that Christmas present. That's all I can
Plus
really...
Gizmo.
Yeah. I'm thinking in Christmas themes, it's got just that slight bit more.
Also, might I point out, Gremlins is more of a wholesome... You can kind of watch it with your family. There's our awkward moments. But with Die Hard, it's really actiony and a lot of cursing. A lot of bad cursing.
Yeah.
Kind of puts a little damper on it.
You know, when you
Sorry, guys!
When you watch Die Hard, you get a couple of more chest hairs on you.
Yeah. The Night Before, which is a newer Christmas movie, versus Santa Claus.
See,
we know the answer to this one.
Now we've given to a problem here.
Yeah.
Because Josh's favorite Christmas movie is Elf.
Yeah.
Mine is the Santa Claus.
Yes. And we know the answer, not because it's your favorite movie, but because one is purely about Santa Claus, whereas the other one's just about family or friendship getting back together.
Yeah.
And not that it's not, that they're different, but the Santa Claus is more of a family-friendly, wholesome movie, whereas The Night Before is not.
No, it is not.
So, we have to give this one to the Santa Claus for sure.
I really hope those
Not that The Night Before wasn't a good movie.
I really hope the Elf and Santa Claus do not fight each other.
We'll see. Next we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas versus I'll Be Home for Christmas. For my brother, I am sorry, my friend. It's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, it is a great movie. But How the Grinch Stole Christmas is just that much better.
He is a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yes. He is just that much better.
I mean, greasy black Pete.
And last but not least is Home Alone versus A Christmas Story.
Well,
and this is where the discussion about what's more Christmassy really takes into effect. And it's hard because I really love Home Alone. And I think it's a great movie. But as far as Christmas goes,
we're pushing this Christmas thing.
Yeah, it's really once a lot more Christmas. But if you look at the synopsis of both of them, they both find family together. They both have gifts. They both have Santa involved. One, you get to see a fake Santa. They both have eating involved. One has a whole lot more funny to it than the other one, although the other one's okay. One's more... Well, they're both really iconic, too.
Yeah, they are.
So either one of these, if they won, there's going to be someone who's mad. And there's going to be the vice versa.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Home Alone is better. is a better all-around movie and a better all-around Christmas movie. But as far as the Christmas theme goes, obviously one is so much more Christmas forward.
Yeah.
But really, I think they're very similar in storyline. Yeah. Other than the fact that one is a kid gets left behind and the mom's trying to get back to find him, whereas the one is just a kid's adventure to finding the perfect gift. Yeah. So, I don't think that there's much debate, really. I think it's just personal preference. I think they both equal about the same. And in my personal preference, I go Home Alone.
I do enjoy me some Home Alone.
Yeah. Harry, I'm coming up!
Let's just go Home Alone. So we don't fight for this.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so now we're in the top 6. The 2 people that get a bye are Jingle All the Way and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. They're in the brackets where they get a bye to the semifinal. They don't have to end up facing anybody. They just have to go. So what we have right now is Gremlins versus Santa Claus. I like Gremlins, but I like Santa Claus so much more.
Santa Claus.
Yes.
I mean, it's definitely the more Christmas.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah, it's got...
Honestly, that whole bracket right there was going to be hard to make it past anything Christmas anyways, because they weren't technically Christmas movies, but we felt like including them anyways.
Yes. I mean, they're Christmas, just not Christmas.
Here's what breaks my heart. This is the movies that break my heart. It's Elf versus Home Alone. And I love them both equally. I don't have any Home Alone shirts because I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah, you were definitely on that one.
And I love these movies. I think the physical comedy in Home Alone is so much better, whereas the goofiness and kind of kiddie
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrellness is obviously Elf.
Yes.
And they both have such a special place in my heart. Eventually they were going to match up, obviously. And I don't even know how to pick which one is better. I mean, obviously I'm wearing Elf movie memorabilia, and I love Elf, and it's my top 5 Christmas movies of all time. But so is Home Alone and Home Alone 2. They haven't made an Elf 2 yet, which I think would be great. I would go see it.
Just like, you don't know, I would pre-order my ticket in advance.
Yeah, I would figure out a way to get the ticket before it even came out. And same thing if they remade Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin as the father now. I would love it just as much, as long as they included Joe Pesci and Daniel and somehow. But that physical comedy of Home Alone is just so good. It's laugh my side hurts good. But it only comes at the very end of the movie, whereas Elf is the whole movie. It's funny.
Yeah.
Except for the very beginning, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah. I don't know, it gives me a little bit of giggle when he's in the classroom for elves.
It's just huge. I would think that the shower scene would make you seem similar to life. Like, I've felt that before. Tight shower, like...
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I've also felt that I've kind of had that feel with desks too.
Yeah, I know. I get you. Yeah. It's obvious. I mean, it's not obvious. I have to pick one, and I'm gonna pick Elf.
I gotta go with Elf on that one. I love
Home Alone's great, but Elf is just really good.
It's Elf.
Yes.
I mean, we're not biased. Not at all.
Okay. So now it's the Santa Claus versus How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I know this moment for you was like that last moment for me.
Oh boy.
Personally, I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But the Santa Claus is just so much more Christmas time movie. I can watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas any time of the year and be just as happy.
Yeah.
But
I can't watch
the Santa Claus needs to be watched at Christmas for me.
Yeah.
And they're equal. They're both 9s. They're both 9s.
They are Christmas. That's both of their issues here.
Yeah.
They are Christmas. You might be saying, well, Santa Claus is more Christmas because he gives gifts. You know, yeah. So does the Grinch at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically is Santa Claus at the end of the movie, if you really think about it.
They both have drama. They both have name actors. They both have funny. They both have these moments of doubt. Both have family. both have physical comedy, which is hilarious.
You know,
they both have animals.
one thing that always gets me in the Santa Claus is his food orders. And I can
Sunday.
I can respect that. From a guy, from Lightly Food, I can respect that.
The thing that makes me laugh is, I don't know how many times I've ever tried to explain how Shae is a man in a boy's body when he was younger. Now he's just a man.
Yeah.
But when he was younger and he started growing a beard, he grew beard instantly. It wasn't like weird stubble stage. It was just beard.
Yeah.
And I always made the joke that if you've ever seen the movie Santa Claus, he shaves, he turns around, comes back, and his full beard's back. I always thought that was a funny joke. I always made that joke about Shae.
Yeah.
So I think Santa Claus wins. Yes.
I want to be yes.
Yeah. Now, this one I might get in trouble for because Elf versus Jingle All the Way. I have a lot of friends that don't like the movie Elf, and they love Jingle All the Way. But this is us. I love Elf, and it's got to win.
Yeah, no, I will agree on that one.
Yep, it's got to win. Now, how do we decide who the winner is on this scale? When it's the two titans, Santa Claus versus Elf. They're both number one picks.
I don't think there's either way that one of us is going to come out of this happy.
No, I think that there's only one way to do this. We call 3 people.
3 people at 9:50 at night.
Maybe we go to ratings. We go to who made the most money.
I say we do this the old-fashioned way. Rock, paper, scissors. 'Cause I cannot make this decision. I love both of these.
Me too.
I don't. If you put both of these movies in front of me, like, all right, pick.
Let's take it out of our hands. Okay. Do we have a quarter? Do we have a coin of any kind?
I think I have one in my pocket.
There's one right there.
I have a coin right here.
Okay. So let's do this.
Oh, we should use the fancy.
Yeah. Flip the fancy coin.
We got the fancy arcade coin.
Yeah. Let's do 3 coins. Got this one too. This is a different arcade.
Nope, same arcade.
Okay. We'll do 3 coins. Don't look, okay?
Okay.
We'll just pull them out. We can't pick which side. Okay. Which side is heads and which side is tails on the arcade coin? Obviously, the head is the heads.
I have no idea.
There was a Statue of Liberty head on one side, so that's got to be heads. Okay. And so Santa Claus is heads, Elf is tails?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Wait. Heads. Tails. Tails! Elf is the winner! Yep. That's fate. You want to do it again? Either one of those would have been a great pick, guys. But, I mean, we both have Elf memorabilia in front of us.
This is true.
We love the movie Elf. It's goofy. It's funny. We didn't even include the SpongeBob episode of Christmas.
Is this one?
It would have trumped everything, right?
Christmas movies.
Yes, yeah. It's a movie, not episode.
Ooh, new episode idea though.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's it. That's the winner. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. If you like this, if you don't agree with this, which I know this is going to be a very controversial topic because the winner is Elf.
Yeah. Man, I can't see why this is question. Can't see it.
So I know this is going to be controversial. There's a comment section below. There's a like button. There's a dislike button. Subscribe to us if you like the content. If you think it was kind of funny. If you kind of like the list. We do some lists. We do food challenges. We do all kinds of stuff. Hit us up, that way. And make sure that if you are subscribed, that the bell is on. That way you get notifications when we go,
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
And also, we're on social media coming across the top. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, which those are backwards there. We're also on Patreon if you want to donate money to us to help us do some fun stuff and put up stuff, The more money you get, the closer you get to a Santa sword.
Santa sword.
Right now it's Christmassy.
And I will remind this. I said this in I don't remember what episode. Every subscriber in the month of December confirm it, I can
It
track.
was last episode.
Will be on the Christmas tree globes.
Yep.
So if you want your name on there, we will name them all off at the end of the month.
Yep.
With our first non-Christmas episode, probably the episode we take down the tree.
Yeah, the best way to do it is when you subscribe, just leave a comment on that video, like, "Hey, subscribed on this video."
Yeah.
That way, you kind of know when you subscribe to.
It'd actually be very nice because I could check the date.
Yeah.
I could, like, Big Webby, 12/15/2018.
He's already subscribed. He better be. Anyway, also, if you're on Patreon and you end up becoming a Patreon member, you also get a link to our Discord, which you get a special name on it. And there's a place where you can live chat with us without having to have a special, ability. You just, whenever we're on, you're on. You can talk to us. It's really awesome. And then, of course, we are on audio. We teased it on the last, little bit, but Podbean, Instagram, Podbean, Spotify, iTunes. Rate and review us. Leave us some likes. Whatever you can to help spread the word about us would be greatly appreciated. So for Two Dudes Would Do,
Hey, I'm really good.
I'm Josh.
I'm Shae.
How do you do?
I'm very tired of. I almost feel like watching a Christmas movie.
Me too. Elf. I don't have it. Dang it.
Buzz.